everyone. Well, this is a new setup that you haven't seen in the vlog before. Welcome to our temporary kitchen, which honestly we are so chuffed with. The builders have done such a brilliant job. I'll give you like a little tour, but it's basically our kitchen that was in the other room, but in this room. So we feel very, very lucky. We feel like this is a very nice and comfortable option in terms of a temporary kitchen. We don't have anywhere to sit down and eat food, but like we can handle that. The last time that Mark and I sat down and ate dinner at a table was like a year and a half ago anyway. But for this vlog, I thought I would do like 2 weeks worth of renovation content. No fluff, no me rambling, literally just renovation, because I know there's some of you that are like, girl, I'm here for the renovation content, zip it. So we're currently 2.5 weeks into the renovation. There's not really much to share with you outside. There's kind of just piles of mud everywhere. That's just mud, just big piles of mud. Because the guys are currently digging out for the foundations, and then I think a building inspector comes around and measures how deep they are, and then they pour concrete into it. Is that right? Yeah. Is it? Look at me, Kevin McLeod. And where it's been really rainy and really grim, it's just mud. It's just pure mud outside. So there's nothing too exciting to show you today. It's currently Wednesday, and I thought I would just do a little tour of the space. So let me show you our kitchen. I wasn't lying either. There's just a lot of mud outside the window, but also a digger for Ralph to look at. He loves it. So this room was previously our office when we first moved in, and then it turned into Ralph's playroom. It's the room that's in between our living room and the kitchen, and we've managed to squeeze everything in. So let me take you for a tour. Ralph's high chair here, he gets a good view of everything. And then this is an electric oven that Mark found on Facebook Marketplace. Very chuffed with that because it means we've got an oven, it means we've got a hob. I think only one of the oven works and 3 of the rings work, but it's fine, it works for us. And then this sink Mark got off Facebook Marketplace as well. It was from one of our favorite cafes that has sadly closed down, but he was able to bring this back. It's a gigantic sink actually, so there's loads of space in it, loads of space for our drying up, and then underneath we've just got this tub which has sort of overflow baking and cooking bits, and then also some tea towels and cleaning bits in as well. So it's nice to have that storage on the bottom. And then our dishwasher actually arrived for the new kitchen, and so our builders plumbed it in. We're so excited to have a full-size dishwasher. Our previous dishwasher was like a half size. So this is amazing. We only have to do the dishwashing like once a day. Very exciting. And our old dishwasher had broken as well, so this feels very luxurious to have a dishwasher again. And then in the corner we've just got our washing machine with the tumble dryer on top, and then all the cleaning bits on top. And then Mark did such a good job with this corner. We've got our fridge freezer in the corner. Annoyingly, our freezer is broken. We're trying to get to the bottom of that. So we're currently without a freezer, but we still got a fridge. It's all good. And then this was from our previous kitchen, and we brought this along with us. So we've got sort of bits and bobs in one of those drawers, medicines in the other drawer, all of our big pots and pans underneath. Mince pie is very important. Everything for our Gusto box this week, a toaster, like Mark's still got all of his coffee stuff out, microwave. And then in the top one, we've got cutlery and sort of like bits and bobs, parchment paper, you know the type. This has all of our plates and bowls in, and some baking bits. And then down here we've got some more food and Ralph stuff, just like more kind of cupboard essentials. And then Mark built the shelf for all of his coffee and tea bits to go on, but then also just some of our glasses, my squash. Someone was like, girl, you've got a lot of squash. I'm like, hun, sometimes I have more than that. And then our spices, salt, pepper, and oils, all quite easy to get to. Honestly, we feel so lucky that we've been able to set up this kitchen. Oh, we've got like the kitchen island, like table in the middle, and we've used the drawer for baking sheets. So it feels like we've used all the space really well. Like we've managed to find little pockets of storage here and there. But yeah, we feel very lucky that this is our setup. It does mean that our front room is currently just very full. Normally that's our like adults only area, but now we share it with lots of balls and cars and books and Play-Doh. One task we've been meaning to do though is make sure that our sink and our taps don't necessarily like match, but are enough of a match. Is it the place you got the sink from didn't do matching?
The main sink, they didn't do a pull-out tap.
Oh, Mark wanted
And
to pull out tap.
we wanted a pull-out tap.
Yeah. So we've basically had to get our taps from a different place. So they've both arrived, but Mark keeps being like, we need to check that these two are similar enough. So are you ready for the moment of truth?
They saw this. You've seen the sink already, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I showed them the sink.
This is from a company called the 1810 company.
Right.
That's the brand anyway. I think I can't remember who I actually bought it from.
Okay, that's the sink.
The sink.
Love that.
And then I've got our taps and kits utility sink from a brand called Lusso, L-U-S-S-O. I think that's how you say it. I think. Kind of need to pull it out.
Yeah, I think you got to pull it out. Ooh.
What do you think?
Should I turn the light off? Oh, I think that could be all right, actually. Okay, it isn't exactly daylight right now, but we've got it all out just to have a little look.
And it is definitely different.
It is.
Quite.
It doesn't
substantially
really. It doesn't
different.
super show up on camera. Basically, this.
Put it on there, in there.
Yeah, you can tell it. It's quite different, I think. But we've got options. Okay, we're gonna need your help. Basically, this sink, the reason we got this sink is because you can clad the sides. So the sides of the sink will be the same stone from the work surface, but you can't get that. The sink that matches that tap is like uncladdable, basically. So it's like you could get a matching sink in the right size, but then you can't clad the sides of it. So it's like, do we want this sink cladded with the stone around the side with that tap? Or do we want that tap, but with the matching sink, but we can't clad the sides of it? So we actually have a matching sink for the tap because this is the one for the utility. So the utility is not going to be mounted, it's a slightly different size. Is it cheaper to not get it mounted?
To not get it clad.
To not get it clad, that's it.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not like
Not huge.
loads, but it's a bit cheaper, yeah.
What's your gut telling you?
I don't mind it not being clad, it doesn't bother me. I was all game for like an undermount.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm happy to have it like not clad.
I think this needs to be returned. You know, looking at it now as well, it's too yellowy compared to that and the tap.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Too yellowy.
Too yellowy.
That's it.
This gets returned. We get the right size. We get this size, fit in that, and it's not going to be clad with the stone.
Perfect.
There you go. Decision made.
All good.
It's now Tuesday, and here is a site update for you. I am just hanging out of a window so I can give you an aerial look at what is basically kind of a mud pit slash a moat. Yeah, this is now just a moat that surrounds our house, but it's the foundations, and it's been so wet and so rainy. The poor guy is just out here in like full-on muddy sludge. They're doing an incredible job. Yeah, it is pretty muddy out there.
Welcome to our Christmas gift guide.
Christmas gift guide.
I haven't actually looked at a lot of these.
Have you not?
I've only looked at like a couple of the top ones.
Oh, well, I feel like we need to rewind a bit because today is Tuesday. I just showed them out of the window of Ralph's room, and it's just like pure sludge. But let's rewind to Friday because I was out and you took some footage of them pouring concrete into the foundations.
Yeah.
That was exciting. That was a big day.
Yeah, the concrete pour for the foundations is done, and the guys just finished a little bit today as well. So that's foundations are done.
Nice one, lads. I said it was kind of funny that it made a moat.
Oh yeah,
house.
yeah, basically.
We live in a castle. There is
and
a
now
moat.
it's rained so much, we've just got like water on top of them as well. It's like a moat, an actual moat now.
Literally a moat. But so that's kind of where we're at building wise. It feels like a lot of shifting around mud, really, just like shifting soil around. And there's more to do because the soak away.
There's a soak away, yeah.
Right.
But not as much as the the worst is kind of done.
Okay.
In terms of like mud moving.
Right, mud moving. What do you think next week will be? What do you think like pre-Christmas?
What shall we? What is it? Do you mean what will be finished by Christmas?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, there'll be like a shell of an extension for sure.
Do you think?
Yeah, no glazing, but
Yeah.
there'll definitely be a shell. Like the I think the steel frame will be up. The foundation, like it'll be there. Like there'll be an extension.
That's pretty cool.
Mate, there might be some semblance of a floor, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there'll definitely be a steel frame.
This is like the final update pre-Christmas that we're gonna do renovation-wise.
Oh, is it?
But
Oh, okay.
I feel like obviously a lot is going to happen in the run up to Christmas, and then obviously the guys are off on Christmas, and then like when we come back, I think there's going to be a lot to update you on, so that's really exciting.
So these guys won't get an update until January?
Not till January.
Wow, okay.
What a tease! What a tease!
Yeah.
There was an update on Syncgate as well.
Oh.
Syncgate. Mark has done such a good job of sending that like really quite gold sink back. We had to pay to return it. That is definitely
Pay to return
a
it
lesson.
and pay a restock charge. But the other sink is still cheaper. So
yeah, it still works out that
we're-
we've actually saved money, but we've had to change things around a little bit with the kitchen because we thought that we could get that sink in the same size as the really gold sink. We thought we could basically like buy the brass sink in the same size as the gold sink, and it turns out that doesn't exist. So the tap company that we've used make a smaller sink, so we're just going to go for a smaller sink. We were like, you know what?
It's fine.
Everything matches.
Get a bit more surface space as well then.
That's true. That's like a good, yeah.
The cloud, you know.
That's a good way to look at it. And like following on from that, we obviously are going for this like antiqued brassy finish with all the finishings, including lighting sockets and little sockets. Is that what they're called? Technical.
Switches and sockets.
That's probably a better way to put it.
Yeah.
We did get gifted these, so I feel like we have to preface it with that, but they're from a brand called Corsten. Should we like get some out? We have looked at them.
Yeah, have I got mine?
Have we looked
I just cut myself, so I'm just going to go put plaster on. I don't want to get blood all over them.
But all of the fixtures and fittings will have this lovely, sexy finish on them. Oh yeah. I never thought I'd be getting excited about light switches, but here we go. And it feels like the finish on these matches enough the finish on the taps, which will match the finish of the sink. So we're very chuffed with these. Thank you, Corsten.
Oh, is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Oh, I haven't said
Oh, do you
anything.
want to have it? Okay.
No, don't worry about it.
No,
Forget it.
you go on, you have a little look.
Well, what else is in
Do you
it?
want to look at a big one? Oh.
Oh, look at that one.
Mark's done a map, not really a map, Mark's done a plan of the lighting of like where we need certain sockets and like whether it's a 4-plug or a 2-plug and all sorts of things like that. And what did the electrician say to you?
He's like, oh, it's really nice to have a customer who's disorganised.
There you go. For the final clip, we thought we'd do a little site update. This is exciting.
Block work.
Oh,
Lintels.
next step.
Linters, I think, as well.
This is cool. I'm not sure I've actually been out here since the. Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because you don't want to fall in.
I'm not gonna fall in.
I don't know, you never know.
I feel like this has changed a lot since I've last been out here and done an update, but this is the soak away that Mark was talking about in the last clip. And I'm not sure I've seen it. Oh, look at what a lovely day. I'm not sure I've seen it since this bit has been gone. This is like the utility where the washing machine used to be. That's
the
so
kind of
cool.
edge of the...
Oh my God, that was wet. So I'm not gonna fall in. Can you just hold me? Like, who remembers? I mean, yeah, you can tell from the floor. It's crazy, I'm like so much lower than it now. But this is where all of our utility stuff was. Washing machine was here, tumble dryer was here. Hey, Luna! Hey! Hey! Oh! Ralph's best friend.
Ralph's best friend.
Luna the sight dog. Oh, she's the best. So Mark is go on, stand in the corner again.
Oh, the corner's about here, yeah.
This is gonna be
That's kind of like the outside edge.
outside.
And there'll be a slight projection from the harrow.
Yeah,
Right there, only a little bit.
yeah.
But yeah, this is kind of like
The new corner.
corner.
Just imagine you're sat there, you can just sit there
you can just,
with your
like,
book.
enjoy
in the reading
beautiful
nook.
garden and yeah.
That is us signing off for this year.
Oh, is
on-
that for this year?
Yeah, on our
Oh,
on our
okay.
renovation content anyway.
Yeah, okay.
And obviously there'll be like a vlog next week and a little makeup favourites, I think. But yeah, next year. What will this look like?
There'll be a shell. There'll be something there.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is
That is
exciting.
exciting. But hopefully you've enjoyed this little look. I think the star of the show is Luna, and we can all accept that.
Yeah.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.